evening. Happy Wednesday. We're halfway through the week, which I am so excited about. But welcome to the Spiritual Knowledge Show. And what I do each week is I talk about different metaphysical things that are happening in our universe and some interesting things, I hope, some interesting topics that we discuss here. What I do is I do the research, and hopefully, you can definitely communicate with me if you know any more information that you know about the topic. That would be fantastic. So my name is Michelle Henderson, and I am a psychic medium in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, and welcome. So this week we are going to be talking about angels, and that angels is just so fascinating topic for me. It's just, there's different resources, there's lots of history to be read, and if you're a nerd like me, I love to find information like that. And of course, I have my little ceramic, angel here who is absolutely beautiful, and she just brings peace. And, every time I look at her, but the angels, they can come at different forms that you look at them, but in the history, they look a lot different. They're not as pretty as this with pretty wings. So we'll definitely go into that. So let's go ahead and get started. And of course, I always like to define, and there's different definitions of what angels are all about out there. Okay. So an angel this is one definition, an entity who has achieved a state of being where all aspects of personality are balanced and perfected. Another definition is of the highest levels and bringers of light and love and express it to the planet as a whole, helping to raise the vibrations of the mass conscious of all things. All right. So I continued. I wanted to know more about what the definition was all about. And so this is another definition. All right. And about the word. So we get the word angel from the Greek angelos, originally from the Hebrew word malach, which roughly translates to messenger. So in the Old Testament in the Bible, angels are God's messengers from heaven to earth. So we are going to first talk about some of the biblical things that are in the Bible. And it is very, very interesting. And especially if you read the book of Enoch, you can have, that will take you, it was just so fascinating. You probably won't be able to put it down if you are so interested in looking at the history of these angels. Now, the first one that we're going to be talking about is, and let me bring it up, is the Cherubim Angels. And commercially, those are the angels that look like big fat babies, and they're so cute. But however, now whenever I looked this up, there was a prophet, and this is in Ezekiel, okay, who experienced an angel, and he described it looking like this, okay? He describes them as living creatures, but are, of course, called cherubims later. Description is that they are like 4 living creatures. They were of human form, each had 4 faces. And each of them had 4 wings, and then legs were straight, and their soles of their feet were like the sole of the calf's foot. And they sparkled like burnished bronze. Under the wings, there were 4 sides, and they had human hands. So it just, when you look at this, it just kind of reminds you of some of the games that are out there, the video games, right? And so this is what he saw and what he described. And, according to the Bible, they are an animal for human, like hybrids. They have the different animals, okay? And their job was to guard the Garden of Eden from mankind. So that was what their job. So whenever we're talking about angels, there are different levels of angels and the jobs of what they all did different jobs, okay? So then we're going to look at this angel, okay? And Seraphim Angel. So I do apologize if I am pronouncing this wrong, but they were actually, this one has 6 wings, and it's in the book of Isaiah, and they were in attendance with God, okay, above him, and what they would do is they would sing, "Holy, holy is the Lord of hosts, and the whole earth is full of his glory." And so they are the highest choir of the angelic hierarchy, and they're caretakers of God's throne. Okay. And so I just found it very fascinating. I'm thinking, well, where is my cute little beautiful angel? And we will talk about this, but whenever this angel was seen, the prophet did say that he saw a lot of light, a brilliant light all around it. So there is some light with it. And again, angels can come in any different forms. All right. Okay. So let's talk about, well, what does this have to do with light workers? Okay. Workers that are, dealing with angels all the time. So the goals of angels is to connect you to your source energy, to connect with your higher self, and to help you close the gap of who you are and your higher selves. Some angels are assigned as true guardians of the earth plane, so they protect us on the earth. They help those who are passing over, and I'm going to have to move myself. Oop, that didn't work, did it? Okay, so they help those who are passing over to the spirit world to find their way to the light, including earthbound spirits. Now, last week I think it was last week, the week before, we talked about earthbound spirits, and that there are some mediums that actually help earthbound spirits cross over into the light. And so most of the mediums that do that, they do work with angels and connect with angels so that they're able to, bring the angels in to help them. And so that's one of the things that the goals that they do. Okay. Now, a lot of us will ask, well, what's the difference between spirit guides and your guardian angels? What's the difference here? Well, let's talk about what spirit guides are. Okay. They are souls that are without human form who guide you and give love to you on your journey through life. So they follow your life plan, provide you intuitive guidance and wisdom, or simply help raise you move in times of trouble. So spirit guides can be family members and friends who have passed, plus other entities who we may have never met, but we will meet when we get on to the other side. So I think that's interesting and we'll talk about spirit guides at a different time. I just kind of wanted to tell you what the difference was between the angels and the spirit guides, because the angels, their energy is so much higher than the spirit guides. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and look at the next slide. So to be able to have angels work with you, and this could be on a day-to-day basis if you need the strength and the peace, you must invite the angels to help you, because we all have free will. If you do not want angels to help you, then you have the free will. Now, there is a difference between angels of light, which most mediums work with angels of light to help purpose of this earth and bring peace and harmony for everybody, right? But there are such things as dark angels, as we know. And they have and I thought this was real interesting. Nikki Sutton explained that they are negative polarization. So they have a lot of the negative energy. And these entities come within our inner entity, right? And planes, and they encourage us subconsciously to listen to and gratitude toward these negative behaviors, such as power, greed, manipulation, control, and infringing on other people's will. So whenever you do invite the angels in, just make sure that your intent is to invite the angels of light, okay? You may, whenever you're talking to angels, you may feel sensations of total love and acceptance, feeling of safety, or they may come across with scents, signs, or sounds. Now, many people do feel like they see the number 1111 a lot. And the reason is this is associated with the angels because it carries a frequency of spirituality, of intuition, of inspiration, and most of all, light. And so I found that real interesting. I knew that, but I wanted to make sure that we discussed that tonight. Okay, so let me make sure The one thing I do want to talk about, make sure I covered everything that I was wanting to cover tonight, because I just wanted, because we could be here all day, right, and talk about angels and how wonderful they are. So I do want to say thank you to Nikki Sutton, Till Swan, and I think it's called Hoke Elijah, and that was all on YouTube. So I got a lot of this information from YouTube. So for the great information about angels, so I want to give the information that we talked about today credit where it's due, because I'm sure they work hard to get the information as well. All right, so I'm going to leave you with this. And if you are here or you watch this at a later time, just say hello on the side and say, hey, I was here and I got to see it. So, oh, God bless. So anyway, so this is about, and I found this, and I thought this would be perfect for tonight. So angel blessings. May you be showered with angel blessings today. May the angel bring you peace, happiness, hope, and divine comfort. May you be healed of whatever causes you pain. May your whole life be filled with divine love and angel light. All right. So see, how can you not have a good week after that, right? So I hope this finds everybody well. And again, I give you angel blessing and I always say God bless. And I hope I see you Monday night at a Wine and Spirit show. All right. God bless.